All right, a new day in the shop. So we got the rear axle shaft for the Mule, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in. I did have to put the old axle shaft back in, put the tire back on it because we needed to move it around. So let me get this back in the air and we will continue to put this shaft in. So since this axle came complete, that means we have to take this half off as well, and we'll just go ahead and replace the entire section. Don't roll that in there.
Yeah, I'm not. This is a very serious matter here in the shop.
Keep the floor clean. You step in it, you track it everywhere. And she's out. Whew. Now we've got to remove this piece by taking off. There's got to be a snap ring or something in there. Take this piece off. There's my snap ring, and we'll slide the other axle shaft in there. So this new axle shaft, we have to cut this zip tie off, because to put it back together we have to have it separated. And I'll replace that zip tie once we get it back in the Mule. All right, we can start putting her back together. Clean these surfaces up. I'll put some sealant on it. We'll put it back together. All right, so for my sealant, I'm gonna use the Right Stuff. This tube is pretty old. I like using the Right Stuff. It's the appropriate name. It doesn't dry up nearly as bad in the tube. It's a lot easier to use, in my opinion. And you don't need a lot. This is a close fit seal. You don't have to put it on real thick. Be nice to the next guy if you don't put it on real thick. So this collar needs to go in first. Needs to hook right here on that little lip. I don't know if you can see in there, but you hook that on that lip and then it should go in. That should go in. Just like that. Since these are plastic, I like to finish all these by hand so I don't bust any plastics or pull any threads out. It's a metal insert, but it's in plastic. All right, so now that all the hard stuff is done, we can shift this axle over, get that axle shaft back in through here. We can start putting everything back together that's right here. So we'll stick this axle shaft in. As far as it goes. And we'll shift the axle over.
Yeah, this is the sketchy part right here, guys.
That's what she took. Now we can put these back in, the shackles, and get rid of the jack stands now. Put the hub back on. The new nut cotter pin. Just like it was. I don't really know why it had a lock washer on it with a castle nut, but that's the way it came off. That's the way we're going to put it back. Put that rubber boot back on, put a zip tie on it. Put the shocks back on. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and put a zip tie right here. All right, now that this project is done, we'll find something else to do. I've got a box over here that just came in, some more parts for the 5.7 Hemi that's going into LJ. So let's go open it up and take a look-see. So this is what I've been waiting to open. We've had to work on the Mule, but I wanted to open this. This is supposed to be my Holley products, Holley Performance. It'll be the motor mount brackets that get bolted and welded to the frame in the LJ. These have had some pretty good reviews that I have looked at. It's just the Hooker Black Hawk. Looks like 1/4 inch steel. So those will bolt in here to the frame in a location to locate these things, and then we will weld all around here, and the motor mounts go in here. So these look like pretty nice quality parts. Welds are good, thick steel. Left and right side. This piece here, this goes on the frame. The steering column goes through here, so it shifts it to the driver's side a little bit more, so everything will line up to clear the engine, the exhaust, and all that. These pieces are for the 545 RFE for the transmission. And that is all we got. I've got some other stuff coming. I've actually got the clamshell motor mounts coming. All that stuff was back ordered. It's back ordered for a pretty good while. I think it'll be after Christmas before I get it. So we're late October right now. So it's going to be a while before I can get those. So that's pretty much it. We're coming right along with the engine. I wanted to doctor it up just a little bit so you can see there. We've got a couple of extra things on it. But that's pretty much what it's going to look like. So we're really excited about getting this engine in the LJ. It's going to be a really good project. So make sure you stay tuned and watch all this. So before anybody else or anybody comments or anything like that, we did put oil in the Mule. We did check it. We put oil in there. It's not on camera, but we did put oil in there. I know somebody's going to say, hey, you forgot to put oil in it. We didn't. And when I do stuff like this, I've never worked on one of these before. It might not be exactly the right way. It's just the way that I know how to do it. So guys, I appreciate you watching these videos. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.